Perfect. So yeah, welcome to podcast. It's the last
Welcome.
Sunday.
How's everyone doing?
It's the last Sunday, so
Yeah, it's the last Sunday of the month, so we always broadcast on the last Sunday of every month.
yep.
It's fun.
So
Fun little tradition thing we got going.
before we start today, I do have to apologize on behalf of me and Softy because we did have some guests planned for today, but you know,
Yeah,
it's coronavirus all over again.
uncalled
People having problems left and right. So we literally couldn't get the people that we wanted right now. So we're alone.
for. It's a shame,
I'm sorry.
but yeah, we're gonna have to just keep going with the podcast.
You're stuck with us. But yeah, hopefully we will get somebody next month again because I don't know. It's just incredible. I had like 5 people lined up, right? And they were all
hmm
at the beginning of September. They were all like, "Yeah, sure, we got time, sure, no problem." Then the second week, one said no. The third week, the third week, two said no, and then the last week, Clive and
Yeah, really
Nathaniel
do be
didn't,
like that.
So it was
Really
like,
do
what
be
the
like
hell?
that trying to post podcasts. It's just how it is.
And
We have no obligation.
I told you, Softy, that I'm gonna be really busy, and I was really, really busy. I literally didn't have like an hour in these last 2 weeks to actually prepare anything at all. That's how busy I was with hospital and my job. Right? I literally didn't have. The only thing I had free time was when I was streaming. That was my free time, man.
Oh man,
Literally, yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, shit, I can't do anything. So I was like, hopefully Softy can do something. Um, but
We can always talk about stuff
yeah.
whenever you have busy weeks, we can always talk about anything.
Problem is, I'm gonna be
It's
busy
time
all the
pass. We can
time
talk anything.
from now on. That's the problem. Because my health is getting better, which means I have to work more and more. That's the problem.
Uh,
Yeah, every
but anyway,
time.
for everyone who's just coming in, we're talking about dreams today, and we're just going through our week together. Yeah, it's been like a really hectic time for all of us.
Yeah, we are not at the dreams part yet. We are still dreaming. We are not. Oh no, we are not dreaming yet. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, my brain fart.
So we're talking together with Hit&Fun. We're both co-hosting the podcast together. Yeah,
Respect.
this is us. All right.
So yeah,
So
we do
we've
apologize
got
again, but you know, we're gonna talk
yeah,
about
we've been doing
dreams.
this for how many months now? What, like six?
I think it's gonna be
Six?
6 months next month, so it could be
Yeah.
a very we could have like an anniversary or something.
Oh,
Celebration.
by the way, one of the viewers actually wants you to know the name Canva. So he might come by your streams. So now you
Oh,
can recognize him. Canva.
thanks.
Cool.
So yeah, it's gonna be 6 months now. We started in February, right? Yeah, for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we did Valentine's
So
Day
6 months
for our
is gonna
very
be
first
next
stream.
month. Yeah.
It's fun.
No, actually, no. Wait, it's 7 months already. Jesus Christ.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 plus 7 is
Shit,
9.
alright.
Yeah, 7 months. Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. Alright. We've been doing a whole podcast or so. Let's chat.
Yep.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. We're reaching 12 by I think next February. We'll spend like a whole freaking year just doing podcasts. Cool.
I mean,
And
why not? Right?
yeah, why not? Got a time you want to spend with people? Why not?
We're having fun. We're chatting away. People seem to enjoy it. I mean, again, not to brag, but I'm pretty sure. So one thing I need to mention before we start, Softy, is This Thursday, October 2nd, me and Wika, you guys probably know Wika by now. We are starting YouTube for real this time. Like not just the
Really,
podcast,
dude?
but we
That's
are starting
amazing.
it like a big, yeah, big leagues. Um, so I'm pretty confident that just by doing that, also the podcast is gonna grow on YouTube. Because like right now, all I'm doing on YouTube is posting unedited podcasts each month. That's all I'm doing, right? And I'm still getting
Yeah.
30 to 40 views on each video.
Oh, that's amazing, actually. What the hell?
Exactly.
People feel to combine. Wow, that's
Exactly.
so
So
cool.
you know, if there's gonna be a little bit more on
By
the
the way, hit&Fun, one of my viewers actually dropped a follow for you. So like, yeah, there you go. A little bit of love, a little bit of love going around.
did
It's
it?
cool.
I don't see it.
Should show up. For me personally, when I'm gonna do YouTube Canva, I'm not planning on it like within this year. It's
No, he
probably gonna
said
have
that.
to wait
Yeah.
until I have more time to dedicate to it.
Hmm.
I'm very held up with just like college and stuff.
Yeah. But you know, I'm just saying, you know, I'm pretty sure the podcast is gonna grow with the YouTube as well. So
Yeah,
that's good
yeah.
for you and me. And people are gonna come from YouTube to caffeine and vice versa, right? So just so you guys know, there's gonna be more fun stuff.
Awesome. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'll probably do VOD content if I'm doing YouTube. I'll
yeah,
probably do VOD content mixed with like I don't know, tutorials maybe? Or
fun
like game reviews.
game review.
See how I feel like.
That would be fun. Yep,
Yeah, game reviews would be like a cool thing. Just have to write lots of notes about them.
true,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, so dreams, right? That was Sophie's idea. I'm gonna be honest here. That was Sophie's idea.
And probably by next year. But like
So
not so
what
good.
what
Yeah.
what exactly did you have in mind when you told me
So
about
for
dreams?
dreams, I was thinking about like we could talk about how like you have dreams about like owning a nice house in the hills or like dreams
I do
about
have a
like
nice house in the hills. What the fuck,
that
man?
sort of stuff, right? We could also talk about what dreams mean, like the meaning behind dreams, whether that they mean anything at all, why dreams are like a thing. We could, we could check that out together.
So I can tell you,
What
I'm
dreams
dreaming
mean.
of a white Christmas. That's all I know. That is all I know.
You're just like really into the holiday rush. That's what
Oh,
you
I
are.
love
It's just a holiday
holidays.
rush.
I would have holidays all the time, man. No work, no school, just holidays 24/7. Let's go.
I don't think we get very far like that. I
True,
mean, like
true.
it'd be amazing, but like I don't think human race needs that right now. We're already pretty lazy as it is.
We already have holidays right now, to be honest, for the past 6 months. Like a lot of people don't go to work; they're just at home working. So that's pretty much holidays, basically, right?
Yeah, TBH,
Yeah,
TBH. Yeah,
yeah. So
it's pretty great to actually like I don't know, be able to spend time just doing work at home. But like
hmm
after a while, it really does like you do get a bit stir crazy and stuff like that,
yeah.
which kind of brings me back to the idea of just dreams. Like, have you ever had like just one of those days where like you're so cooped up that like whenever you fall asleep, you start dreaming about like you start dreaming about stuff.
hmm
I do have like days where like I just like I might have a nap or something and just like it ends up being like a whole journey like up a mountain or something
Yep,
because I want to get out so much.
yep.
It just ends up me like dreaming that I went up a mountain.
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah, it's like it's really fun whenever your dreams are like just a nice adventure kind of dream, you know? Like
hmm
I keep having dreams where like it's me and a bunch of like friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're all just teens again, and like we're just like having adventures together.
Yeah.
I keep having those kinds of dreams. I don't like nightmares. Like obviously no one does, but like
No.
they've never been like the best place for me personally, because like it's not even my greatest fear or anything. It's just usually just really really upsetting stuff,
Yeah.
like being like basically being rejected by someone, or like by basically being like in a social situation and be embarrassed. That's basically all my like nightmares. All my nightmares pretty much end up like that. So yeah,
I
that's
mean,
kind of what we're dealing with now.
most of the time when I have nightmares is either like I watched like a really bad movie, and by bad I literally mean a bad movie that literally gives me like a headache, right? Or I watched like some horror movies and then I was like dreaming about that, right? And my worst nightmare ever, I dude, I watched one day there was like a movie. I love Godzilla, by the way. I love dinosaurs, right? And
Yeah,
one day I
sure.
was watching, I don't remember what the name of the movie was, but there was like a really terrible movie about dinosaurs, right? But still, it was dinosaurs, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it, blah blah blah. And in the end, it was so terrible that I actually had nightmares. And that's like 15 years ago, and I still remember like it happened yesterday, right? So I live in a house on a small hill, right? And
Oh dear.
yeah, and when we no, I mean it's great. Let me tell you, it's the best place on earth. But
I'm already getting creeped out thinking it's just a house on like a hill. Like there's just one house in a giant area, just
no, no, no,
nothing.
no, no. There's houses all
Dude,
around.
that's already
No,
freaky as
no, no,
hell
no, no, no,
already.
no, no. Don't worry. But when we did move here in '85 when I was born, there was nothing around, and that year the winter was insane, like 2 meters of
Oh
snow, man.
shit.
Yeah, and I literally remember that from the picture that I saw, and my nightmare was I was trapped inside that home with that much snow with my girlfriend, and outside there was nothing, like literally nothing, except a
Oh
big
dear.
fat dinosaur who was trying to eat me alive. And he was like
Oh man.
to give you a perspective, he was like you play with your Rubik's cube. He was playing with the house the same way.
Oh shit.
And I was so
Really?
scared, dude. I literally, when this happened, when I had this nightmare, I woke up in the middle of the
Uh,
night. I was soaking wet all over,
uh,
dude. I had to change. That was the worst nightmare I ever had. And I still remember it. Jesus Christ. Ah.
I don't remember that many of my dreams because like I don't know, my brain's just not good at retaining them. But I think the worst dream I've ever had probably when I was like 13, I guess. And it was just basically me and my cousin. We gone like looking for a lost dog or something, I think,
Uh-huh.
right?
Right?
And we ended up at like this sewer place, right? And like a really weird like bad guy who controls mosquitoes like took my cousin. Like he abducted my cousin, and then like
Okay.
yeah, it was really disgusting because like
Wow.
the entire ground was just like holes of just like really gross green liquid, and it was just like I think it's my kid idea of like where mosquitoes came from, right? So like what ended up happening was we finally ended the dream with like me standing like up opposite the bad guy, and like my cousin was like hung above like the green pole of
Damn.
like just that toxins basically, and
Yeah.
like behind the bad guy was like a giant mosquito, like just fucking enormous, and it was like buzzing whatever reason too.
Ah.
So
No.
yeah. It was like a really bad dream as a 13-year-old. Just like
Damn.
I woke up with like really just like a really bad pain in my shoulder, and I thought it was a mosquito bite, but it turned out like my cousin just kicked me in the night. He just like yeah, like he was having a sleepover and like he just freaking kicked me.
Damn.
So yeah, I thought for a second like the giant mosquito had like bitten me or something, because like it, obviously giant fucking like mosquito mouth.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. There was also like a bunch of other dreams where like I went to school and like all the stairs had become ramps.
Mhm. Mhm.
And every floor, right? Every floor you went up, those ramps just got steeper and
Yeah,
steeper until they
yeah,
were
yeah,
very
yeah,
long.
yeah, yeah, I
So
remember that.
I kept sliding down them, and my classroom happened to be at the very top. So
Mhm.
like that was one of my fears. That was one of my fears growing up, I guess.
Yeah.
Or just like getting lost in school. That like just yeah, that was a weird dream. That was a really weird dream.
Damn. That mosquito story though. Wow.
That is stupid. That was a stupid story, but like as a kid, I think I had just an overactive imagination. So
Mhm.
like all my fears were just like maximized.
Yeah.
There's also this weird thing like I had for a long time with dreams. Like I keep having dreams where I felt deja vu, but I never understood like if the dream was like a dream I kept having or if it's like a dream that like only felt like deja vu because like you
Mhm.
know I have these things in real life as well. So
Right.
yeah, it's just been like yeah, it's just been weird with me and dreams lately. I have like long weeks where I have no dreams whatsoever, and
Mhm.
then like yeah,
Those
sometimes
are
I just have an entire week of just terrible nightmares.
those are the good weeks if you don't dream, because then you sleep like like a log. That's good.
You sleep a lot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't dream, because
If
if you
you
dream,
basically like work yourself a lot, like if you do like a lot of either mental work or like just like walking around and like
yeah,
exercise, you sleep like long. You
yeah, you
sleep
do.
really well.
Yeah,
It's
that
just how
that's
it
good
goes.
sleep. Yeah, that's good sleep. Concerning deja vu, you reminded me. I've had two types of deja vu dreams. The ones that actually
Really,
occurred already, and then I was dreaming about it, or the ones that didn't occur yet, and I was dreaming before that. Those are the best. Like I,
so
I
like you
remember
had all premonitions,
I
like
remember,
you had
dude.
like
I'm not lying. I remember one day when I was in high school. Before, like the next day, we were having an exam at the school, right? And I was literally dreaming about the questions. I'm not kidding you. I was dreaming about the
oh that's
questions.
so cool.
And when I came to
Maybe
school,
because you answer them so much.
exactly the
Yeah,
same questions were on the test.
perfect. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was so
You always
cool.
have like kids cartoons about that, so it's really cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But also the
Kids
ones that
cartoons
happened.
where they predict the next day's test. It's good. It's good shit.
It is. It is. I
So
was
you
surprised.
must have done really well on that test.
I did.
Okay.
But yeah, it does happen. But it's always something that either you think about too much, or something that happened, or it's gonna happen. So dreams are just like what do they call this? A reflection of your thoughts, basically, right? What you
Yeah,
saw,
like
what you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what happened to you, or what is gonna happen.
Stuff like
Predictions.
impulses and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You
yeah,
like repressing and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah. I think I had like a couple of dreams about like confessing my love and basically having it like the person didn't want any of it and stuff like that.
yeah,
So that's like definitely like your greatest fears and stuff are gonna be like a thing. I didn't get woken up by it, which is kind of sad. Like I kind of wanted those dreams to keep going because like I was curious about what would happen afterwards. Like I remember feeling like I want to see where this goes because like you never find out what happens after someone's rejected. Like if you watch movies and if you watch like other things like that, like the person usually takes a rejected guy back.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Usually,
at the end of the movie, like they still get back together, right?
yeah.
So I was like, okay, where's this gonna go, dude? Because I've never been actually like fully rejected in real life. Like I've had situations where I crushed on someone and it turned out
Mm,
that they could never be interested in me. So like
there we go.
that's the closest I've had. That's the like
Yeah,
closest thing I've ever experienced. So yeah,
yeah.
it's good. It's good.
You
But yeah,
you reminded me of another cool story, which is PG-18, but doesn't matter.
I don't know if we're talking wet dreams, dude. I don't know if we're
No,
supposed
it's
to be
not
talking
wet
about wet
dreams, but
dreams.
everybody has those dreams when you're like somewhere out and then you meet a girl and you're like, oh my god, and you fall in love and you take everything so slowly in dreams, everything is so slowly, you go out, there is a long date, you go dancing, blah blah blah, and then finally, when it's like 6 or 7 a.m., there's the first kiss, right? And you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna have such a nice dream now. This is amazing. And then when you
Like go on
start,
forever, and then you wake up
and
it's
when you
like,
start to like
yeah.
be okay, I'm gonna have sex with her, then like, good
Wait,
morning.
wait, wait,
Oh,
wait, 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 back up, back up, back
god
up.
damn it!
All your dreams end up with like about this. Oh my
This
god,
happened to me so
wow.
many times. I was so pissed,
Are
man.
you for real?
Wow. I was like, how does this happen at the
Um,
right at the wrong moment? Always. Damn.
the main thing for me was like, how do you call it? Like dreams like that. I never get to a kissing point. I've always just been like, we're about to like go on the date, like the
Oh, okay.
actual like the first date and stuff like that. We're supposed to like
Yeah,
meet each other somewhere, and like
yeah.
it just never happens. So yeah.
Well, the kissing part happens for me, so I'm happy. But then, just as she is gonna put her bra down, I wake up. God damn it! I mean, it's just so
Oh my
weird,
god.
that this happens in dreams, all the time.
Yeah, yeah, and deja vu is also a weird thing.
Yeah.
Like just experience something in like your dreams and then like it becomes real.
Mm,
But a lot of evidence kind of points to like dreams are just your mind like trying to reorganize itself.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
which is really interesting. I hate dreams where like it cuts your sleep short. Do you know those where like you feel like only a few seconds has passed in a dream, and then you wake up, right, and it turns out it's already 6 a.m.
And
in the
it's a few
morning, and
hours.
like
Yeah.
you have to get the fuck out of bed
Yeah.
now because like
Yeah.
it's kind of yeah, you like went to sleep at exactly 10 p.m. and then like, you woke up at 6 a.m. But you felt
Oh
like you've
yeah.
done nothing. You've actually like slept nothing in between. Like it's only been 5 seconds into the dream, and
To
like
be
you've fallen off a
honest,
cliff or
to
something.
be honest, Softy, I've had dreams where like I had like an exam the next day, or I had to go somewhere at like at an exact hour, and just
Yeah.
because of that, I was dreaming about that, and when it was like 8 a.m., bam, the dream was over, and I literally woke up exactly at 8 a.m. Exactly. And I was like, wow, how?
Damn. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's
That's
just
actually
like
really cool.
the consciousness. Yeah, it's incredible, man. It really is. I don't get
The
it.
main thing I've noticed with like sleep patterns and stuff, right, is if I keep an alarm and like it's a really hectic day the next day and it's really stressful, right?
Yeah.
I'll wake up about 15 minutes right before the alarm. It's set
Yes.
just 15 minutes every
Yes.
single time.
Yes.
It's so it
I
fucks with my
know.
head so much. Like
I
I don't
know.
understand. How does my body just know?
It
Regardless of
knows.
what time, I've set alarms at 8 a.m. I set alarms at 7. I've set alarms at 6. It's always 15 minutes before and nothing less. It's always been like that.
So at the faculty we had
Crazy.
when I was studying linguistics, right, for my translation studies, right.
Yeah.
We were also touching the subject of um, brains, right, because the brain is amazing. And just when we were discussing these
Depends on the day.
dreams as well at the faculty, it just occurred to me like I don't know. There is like I've watched some movies about brains. I've watched some documentaries. I've learned about some stuff about brains, but it just fascinates me, like how much more there is to learn. And just by looking at the dreams that we're discussing right now, this is all that's done by brains, basically, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so basically,
Just as a really quick side note though, like, does
yeah,
everyone know that brains, right? There's a correlation between how squiggly your brain looks like and how smart you are. So like the more squiggly your brain looks like, you know, like with like patterns and stuff, like if
really.
your brain looks more complex, then like you're
Oh,
usually
okay,
more intelligent.
interesting.
That's why like some other animals with like they don't have larger brains, but they have like brains with more like like the curves and stuff, like the
Curly
weird like
brains.
squiggle lines. Yeah, if they have more squiggle lines on their brain, they're more intelligent.
Oh, interesting.
So yeah, yeah.
So that's why that orangutan is more is smarter than my neighbor. Okay, I get it now. I get it now.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do.
you,
Trust
you
me.
can you can correlate like smoother brains with like dumber people, basically.
No, because
So
if you
yeah,
if you have a neighbor,
there's been a trend going around where you just call people smooth brains, smooth brain bastards. Yeah, yeah, basically that's all.
yeah, but if you have a neighbor like I do, and his kid comes home and he didn't pass an exam, and for reward he gets a new tricycle. I mean, I would rather
Oh,
have an orangutan or a chimpanzee for my neighbor, basically. Would be better for me.
I get you.
Yeah, so those stupid people. Sorry. So yeah, well, that's fun. I didn't know that. That's a good fact to know.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like how do you call it? You wouldn't think like it'd be scientifically provable, but like it really is a thing because like
Hmm.
it gives you more surface area to work with, basically.
Nice,
Uh, larger exposed surface area.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
good stuff.
But yeah, dreams and
Um,
brains are so
yeah,
interconnected. Man.
dreams are really cool when you like hit the right kind of like right kind of feeling. If you're in the right headspace for it, like dreams can be really amazing stuff.
Did you did
I
you
think I
ever
think
did you ever had a
mhm.
dream before when it was like such a bad dream that you woke up really tired just from the dream?
Yes, so many.
Those are
Like
the worst.
every dream that was like about heartbreak and stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
oh my god, it
yeah,
was just I just felt shit the next day. It was just terrible.
yep.
Yeah, it's not fun.
So this is
But
this is
yeah,
what fascinates me. This is really what fascinates me. Basically, the brain can make you feel like you know like a piece of shit. Basically, if it wants, you know. I need to learn more about the brain.
yeah, neuroscience is really interesting. Like it just currently we're doing like tons of interesting research into the
Mhm, mhm.
physiology
Yeah,
physiology of the brain. Yeah,
yeah.
the I think the coolest thing for me is probably like hypnosis, because like I can't understand what parts of the brain you might not access because like I think they've actually like mentioned this before somewhere. I think on like like the science channel and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Those kinds of channels. They've mentioned that like we only really use 10% of our brains.
Yeah,
Like
10,
all
10 to
humans,
15. Yeah.
we've only ever used 10% of our brains. I've always wondered what happens when you try to dig past that using hypnosis and like what actually is in the rest of our brain.
What
Because
happens?
we've only ever really used like the smallest like potential that we have
You
of
wanna?
it. Like even the biggest like yeah, even the biggest Einsteins in the world. Can you
You?
imagine them only just having 10% used? What?
Yeah, I know, but
What's it like when you use 100%? Wow.
what happens? You die.
Probably, yeah.
Especially
But like
now.
if you get to like 80%, I wonder what it's like when it's just at 80. Because like I mean, 100%
All
is
right,
never good for any machine,
all right.
right?
Let's make a
You
comparison.
burn yourself.
Let's make a comparison.
Yeah.
So if you let's say you use 80% of your brain, which is a lot, right? I'm pretty sure you're gonna have some problems with the way you live, the way you perceive everybody, the way literally everything that you do, right?
Or have you stripped away what was like fake about the world and you're seeing the world as it really is, which is just like a bunch of weirdos
To be
with like brain
honest,
tumors in
I
their
already
heads.
see that at
What do you
10%,
think?
so don't worry about that. I don't need 80% for that. I can see that with 10% easily. But seriously, if you have 80%,
Do you actually see like everyone as aliens with like just like three fingers and
yeah,
like it's just like
I can imagine. Yeah, I can. No, that's no
you
problem.
can imagine that,
Yeah,
but I
sure.
mean like do you actually see the world like that? Because like
No, to be honest,
that's new to me.
the other day I went to the store and there was like a really bad person there who was always like, and I actually saw instead of his head, I actually saw a poodle there. I'm not kidding. I saw a poodle there. I was like, what the fuck, man?
This is like you
Stop
come on.
barking.
Dude, that sounds like you have a hallucination going on, dude. I think you
I
should
have
see a doctor about that.
no,
Jeez.
no, no. I have good
Alright.
imagination, man. That's all. No, no. I don't have, I don't have problems, but
Alright.
I literally
Cool,
can
cool.
imagine if I want. It's not that hard for me to imagine. I have good imagination. But let's say
Yeah, I
you.
just sometimes I worry that like in actual fact it's like everyone's just an ET, you know, like three finger like great aliens. Everyone's just ET and like they
when
and
you
like you don't hear about it because like
when you mentioned this
yeah,
this ET guy, right? I always
yeah,
imagine the guy from the Schwarzenegger movie, the Mars movie, right? Total Recall, that guy that's underneath
uh-huh.
like an alien, or that alien from Half-Life games, you know, that has three fingers as well. The ones that help the doctor all the time. I don't know what they're called.
I don't know too much about Half-Life lore. I wasn't brought
Those
up
are
in like
the same ones. They're like everywhere. They're depicted everywhere, similarly, right? But
I've probably seen them, but I
you
wouldn't know
probably
until
did.
you showed me at the
You probably
picture.
did. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I've probably seen them, but yeah, yeah.
They are the
But
guys that.
I do know the like the brain like the brain
No,
munchers,
no, no,
right?
no, 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 no. So
The head crabs, those
the head
head
crabs, no,
crabs. I
but
know those,
these
but
guys,
like I
these
don't know the other
guys,
ones.
these guys are like from the beginning of Half-Life, when Gordon
Do
Freeman
they have
comes.
masks? Do they have a mask on, or is it like
No, they don't. But when you just get into the
then?
laboratory and everything goes to shit, they literally appear at the beginning of the Half-Life game, right?
Yeah, I wasn't raised with Half-Life, so like full disclosure, I probably don't know. I'm terrible at this.
No,
But
but
yeah.
those guys remind me of that. Yeah,
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are like a
yeah,
really
yeah,
big like
yeah. Yeah.
culture icon thing. Yeah.
Okay, but seriously, if I had 80% brain power, right, I could see all of that easily. But I always compare this with like similar numbers. Like one day, and this was only once in my life, and I'm never gonna do this again because I don't want to die, right? I tried 80% vodka. 80%. I'm not kidding. Dude, I made like this like I made a sip, right? I was stoned just by doing that sip for 5 hours straight. I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk. I was like, whoa, dude, what the
Dude,
fuck? So I remember, I think it would be like this, but at 80% brain power, imagine seeing the Matrix, right? Imagine seeing
yeah,
everything, slow motion,
dude.
uh, everything like tones down to the smallest atoms and stuff like that. So that's what I would think.
Dude, being able to see Neo, dude. Oh my god,
You would be
that'd be
Neo.
the
You would be
best.
Neo,
That'd
dude.
be the best.
Yeah. So I don't know. You could literally do. I'm pretty sure at 80% you could probably fly. Probably.
You're
Dude, why not?
gonna like just like push some dude off the fucking building and like he actually uses his head to fly.
Why not?
Imagine.
I mean, well,
No, like, well, genuinely though, like, do you think people could like unlock telepathic powers
For sure,
using like
for sure,
80% of our
for
brain.
sure.
Dude,
I'm pretty
so
sure
cool.
there's like a scale probably for brains. At like I don't know, let's say at 30% you get
I think
telekinesis, at
they,
50 you
yeah,
get
I think
this,
they
you know.
actually did a movie about this.
Yeah,
Guys, I think they actually did a movie, Lucy, right?
Lucy
Lucy
was
was the
similar. Yeah, Lucy
name of
was
it.
very similar. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it
She
could
literally
potentially
became
be
like a black, like, nanobot computer at the end.
100%. Yeah, she just literally
Like,
transformed
yeah,
into yeah. I mean, it's
melted down and just became like a nanobot computer. I swear,
all I'm saying
that's
is
just
it's not far
all
fetched,
brains.
man. It's not far fetched. It can be true. You know, it could happen potentially. We
Yeah,
don't know.
humans are pretty like interesting, but I never thought of us that way because like it seems very, like how do you call it, self-interested, like conceited, very
Yeah.
conceited to actually like think about humans as like such a high level species like that.
No, but just imagine,
Uh,
Softy. We like the brightest minds of humanity use, let's say, 15% of the brain. Let's say, right? Imagine if those guys used 30%. So twice as much.
yeah,
Just imagine.
yeah,
It would be insane, right?
they'd unlock some really just secrets of the universe you probably would never want
No.
like make public. You probably, yeah, they probably get like holed up in like like Fort Knox,
Yeah.
Area 51. They probably get holed up in places like that. I think like our brain and like sanity and stuff like that. I think we're only sane when we're using like that 10%. I think if you go past the 10%, like you're just completely just off the tracks, definitely.
All right.
Because like very fragile,
It's
especially the
serious.
mind.
It's serious time with hit and fun. So my 10%, I have 10% brain. I know that because I'm smart. Thank you very much. But my 10% brain says this. I'm pretty sure at Area 55 they already had a few aliens there. I'm pretty sure. I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure they have.
Area 51,
Yeah,
you
I'm
mean?
pretty sure they
Area
had.
51.
Right?
I'm pretty sure they have proof of like extraterrestrial like
For sure.
beings there, but
For sure.
I wouldn't say they have alien corpses or anything. I wouldn't be so confident to say they have
Who knows?
actual
But
corpses of aliens, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure they saw them. Pretty sure.
I'm pretty
Pretty
sure
sure.
the government is as clueless as we are about
Yeah.
it. It's the thing. Like even if they collected it, I don't think they actually know what to do with it because like it'd be a very different world if they did.
I don't know.
Can you imagine? I mean, like, there's no point in repressing those kind of technologies. You would have seen them at least crop up in some way by the next like century, right? So
Problem is, so we are the most advanced species on Earth right now. I mean, 10% of the population. Everybody else is stupid, so don't worry about those guys. But humans are like the best species on Earth right now, right? At the same time, we are not just smart, we are also cunning, which means if the government says there are no aliens, of course we as idiots are gonna believe it because why would the government always ever lie to us, right? Of course it would. They're smart, for fuck's sake.
we're going full conspiracy theorists on this, but okay, sure.
And the best advice I can give you is the coronavirus right now. There's been you probably saw the discussions about it lately. Does it even exist? People are asking. If it does, where is it? Why are people dying? Is it the coronavirus?
Them is
You
not
know?
smart. Them's not the smart people.
I know,
Them is not the smart.
I know,
Yeah,
but see how this, just because the government says,
like
maybe it's
because I
not.
can't see just because I can't see a
Yeah,
coronavirus patient doesn't it just means that they don't
exactly,
exist. So it's like
exactly. Yeah. So the
it's
problem
not even
is,
that.
yeah,
Because you
but
can't, just because you peer down at the Earth and it looks kind of flat doesn't mean that it's a pancake, dude. Doesn't mean it's
the problem is you need to
just because
understand.
like just because like some people take photos and the Earth looks like completely round as a globe, right, does not give you the right to therefore say it's flat because
True,
like the
true.
picture was
But
like
there are still people
it's
who
so weird.
believe. There are still people who believe the world Earth is flat. So, you know,
Yeah, it's so weird. It's
it
something
is.
so weird. Like just debating with people, not debating, talking about people like that. It's just like they're the kind of people who just can be convinced about anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
No, but just imagine what would happen if the government, like the American government, actually told the world the aliens exist and they're gonna like visit us in 2 years. This is gonna be like the world will literally
so panic.
explode.
Everyone would be like, I knew it. I knew it. I told
No,
you.
but the
You warned me about
majority
this.
would make such
Coming like
panic that,
the end of day coming. Yeah.
yeah, that's the problem. That's why they don't trust, the masses, right?
Oh,
Like,
welcome to Stream Bio. What's up?
I'll give you another example. The 2 weeks ago when I went to the hospital for a checkup, right? There's like 3 lines in front of the hospital where they check your temperature, where you have to like fill out a form if you have coronavirus or not,
Yeah.
and the third one is where you actually go in, and the guy that stands in front of it actually, he asks you stuff about where you're going, what you're doing, blah blah blah, right? Guess what?
Right.
I was literally I got my temperature checked. I filled out my form, and then I was just waiting for to go into the hospital, right? And what happens? There was literally like 50 of us waiting there. There was still time for me, but we were just like in a line waiting for to get in. And a bitch, I can't call her anything else. A bitch comes along, starts walking near us like up and down, and she starts talking to herself. And she goes, "Why are we waiting here? What is this community coming to? What is this world coming to? We have to wait in line to get into the hospital." And she was like going on and on like this for like a few minutes, right? And then people, as the sheep they are, right, started to talk amongst themselves. Yeah, yeah, she's right. Yeah, why are we doing here? Let's go in, blah blah blah. And guess what happened? All those 50 people in front of me just went inside the hospital without consulting anybody. And she did that, and I was like, dude, if I was in charge, I would literally beat her up. I don't care if she's a woman. I would literally beat
Yeah,
her up.
you're basically just like
You know
you making the entire mob just like risk like everyone else's
exactly,
life in the hospital.
exactly.
It's like how is that like a smart thing to do for anyone? What the hell?
So that's the problem with the masses, because when one of them hears something and he spreads the news, all those people are gonna believe the same thing that they hear, right?
It's the whole thing with the toilet paper thing as well.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah,
that's what it is.
exactly.
It's just like people who hear about one thing and like they think this guy is, he's got it right.
Yeah,
This guy's he like, yeah.
exactly.
They always like they always struggle to like feel okay without being in control of the situation.
Hmm.
So like now here's a guy who wants to take control, so they're just gonna move around them. So like
Yep.
it's always like this because like it's not mob rule. Like a lot of philosophers have always talked about this.
There was
So
I don't think yeah, it was a female singer from America a few years back, and she was
yeah,
like really famous with the girls in America. So those little like high school girls, right? And she just decided that it's a good thing to tell them that all men suck. That was just like her motto. She was a lesbian, right? Which is okay. But she just started to make a rumor that all men suck in the world. That's just how it is. So
it's not a rumor, but it's more for like a feminist thing. Yeah, it's
all
not a
those high
rumor,
school
but it's
girls
like
thought she was telling the truth.
yeah.
That's the problem. And they were like,
Yeah, like
yeah, yeah,
the old school like SJW thing, I think.
yeah,
That's just what it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the problem with the
It's just
masses.
really sad. It's really sad
It
that
is.
like you have to discriminate an entire group of people just to feel better about like your own.
Yep. Exactly.
You discriminated like 50% of the population just because like you want to feel better about loving women.
Yep.
Like why though?
And I'll give you
Like why
another.
though?
I'll
I
give
mean
you
like
another example.
I get it that you can't be like attracted to guys, but like you
That's
don't
fine.
need to bash everyone who's a guy because like I mean
That's fine.
we're already pretty we're already pretty much in like in bad light because like you can see like how the favoritism of like the court if you're like in a divorce, right?
Right.
It's definitely against males. It's always usually against
Yeah.
males.
Especially
Like
if they're moms.
you
Yeah.
can always already see that like, most of the males are like the ones who have to take up like military service
Yep.
because like the whole perception of like males being like biologically stronger. And
Mm-hmm.
it is like I think like it is like proven biologically that like males have like stronger brute strength,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
like obviously females make up for it with like better tactical ability, you know, being able to analyze situations and stuff better.
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
like
For sure.
it's like checks and balances, right, in nature.
Yep.
So that's what it is. The main thing is that like males have always just had a tradition of just being the ones thrown in under the bus if
Mm-hmm.
like anything should happen, and that's just like it's freaking like survival, right? It's just survival because like
Survival. Yeah.
you need you need your offspring to keep going, right? And no one's gonna be there besides like the like your spouse.
Problem
You need your
is.
spouse to keep your generation going. So yeah.
Problem
The problem
is.
is if you throw all the males under the bus, you're gonna have a population problem at the end. So
No,
like
you're not, because they can make babies without us now already, right? That's the problem, and those feminists are using this against us, right? You can make a synthetic
make
baby.
babies to us.
Yeah, you can.
This is true, but like how do you call it? Like it does degrade it degrades the population over time. Like if you had a full generation of just like lab babies, right? The next generation following that would have like their genes wouldn't be as like strong.
Yeah,
They'd have like really big defects after that. So
I
yeah,
get it, but it
it's
can be
important
done.
that we still
Yeah.
it's important that we still have that. I don't think it's right to like hate all males, and I don't think there's only one reason that you'd say all males suck, right? There's only just like
Oh,
there's no justified way of saying that, right?
if
There's no
only
justified
you
way of saying
knew
that.
all
They always
those.
invent reasons. They always invent reasons.
If only you knew all those American feminists, man. If only.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You can't say all men suck. You can say a majority of men suck because like we are kind of
They
like
hate us.
we are the biggest threat to like a lot of people. Like we have like the highest we contribute to the highest amount of
Yeah,
crime,
yeah.
just population. Yeah,
No, but
in your population. So yeah.
you know what Steve Harvey said. You probably know Steve Harvey, right?
Nope.
That's the black guy
Sorry,
that
I don't know who's
actually.
Steve Harvey.
That's the black guy who actually works on Family Feud.
Oh
The comedian.
okay. I know him.
Yeah,
Right.
you know what he said. He's a really cool guy, right? He said men are great, but if there were no women in this world, we would die out, and that's the truth because we have never like given birth to anybody. So we can't do that. That's the problem with us, and that's
I
what they use against us all
I
the
think
time.
both. I think both like
Yeah,
females and males are great.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
That
we
like
can't give birth. We can't give life, right?
yeah. It's just a lot of people who always take like the what do you call it? Like there's this feminist thing
Yeah,
like blue pill, red pill, right? Blue
yeah, yeah,
pill,
yeah,
red
yeah,
pill.
yeah.
The red pill is where you like you actually see like men are pretty. We usually don't have it all the way good in the
Mm,
world, and like you do have to fight for like to be heard nowadays because like there's so many people who just are like on the stance that all men are just evil and like all men should be eradicated and stuff.
But there are
Either
such
way,
women. There are.
you're gonna be screwed over.
True.
Like if you go too far into like
True.
all men are like in the right, you're gonna have a lot of problems with crime. If you're going all the way with like all men are evil, then it's like yeah, you're not gonna find a lot of like people who are willingly procreate if you think they're all evil, right?
Yeah.
And like you're just gonna enforce like this whole attitude in society where like men have to be like how do you call it? Really careful and like step around, women like just really yeah, it's like basically enforcing the matriarchy as opposed to patriarchy. I
Yep.
thought the whole point was to abolish like this whole thing with like one race is one sex is like better than the other.
Mm-hmm.
And we're supposed to abolish like just the whole concept of this and achieve like equality. But there's some people who are like just pushing to basically enforce like a female-led community rather than a male-led community, which is weird.
I, I've always been regardless of
I can be I can be an advocate of like just female rights and everything like that, but like I believe that what we want is a like equilibrium, right? We don't like want one side or the other to be too high up.
to be honest, I've never been like a fan of or like I don't care what you have between your legs, basically what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
Uh, in every position that you want to work as, like in politics or as an engineer or like a translator or whatever, I would be the one guy that would always advocate for intelligence. If you are right for the job, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, even a chimpanzee. I don't care. Jesus Christ, man! If there is a chimpanzee who can be a better translator than me, hey, I don't care. Give him the job. I don't care, right? But that's the problem. Whenever there's like I don't know, let's say construction workers, right? They are usually male because they have the power, right? They have the muscles. Why couldn't a woman who actually does that as well, who's like, I don't know, who goes to the fitness every day, who's fit, who has the power, why couldn't she work if she wanted to there, right? Because those jobs are just like male jobs as well, right?
they're male dominated, but
Yeah,
like I
right.
mean there must
They dominate.
be like several laborers who are women as well.
Yeah, I know, but
It's
why couldn't
just
there be
a matter
more?
of like I think it's societal things like there has to be systemic things that like put males like in a more like impoverished situation and like having to do the manual labor. There has to be something that does that
Yeah, but okay,
rather than
okay.
like saying that all males apply for this because they're stronger, right?
All right.
There
How
has to
about
be other things as well.
how about this then? President. Hmm? There's never been a like female president like in America, right? Why not? Hmm?
There almost was, but like I see your point. I do see your point.
Why? Why? Because men think they're better politicians than women. Basically, that's what they're saying, right?
Systemically speaking, it's mostly due to like this whole idea that women are too wrapped up in like the petty stuff. Like that sort of idea has been like perpetuated over and over again.
Right.
I think like that's mainly why like they never successfully like elected a female president. I think it's definitely good thing if they do, Hi, welcome to stream, Deku. How are you?
Yeah, but if you
How's
consider
your
women from the other
How are you?
point of view, right? Like they have
Yeah,
this mother nature, they care for us, they have good prepositions.
but this is
They
sleepy.
could help us, right? In such a way, if the person is good. If she's corrupt, then screw her. But if she's a nice person, nice woman, why not give her a chance?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I see what you're saying.
don't just
By the way, we're completely off topic, by the way, but like
No, we are
We'll
dreaming.
keep talking
We are
about dreams.
dreaming of a nice
But
world.
like
That's all.
speaking about having like female presidents, and stuff like that, right? Having dreams about like doing stuff, having dreams
We are
about like having a career like that, like just something so big,
we are
being
dreaming
the
of a
very
nice
first
world.
female president and stuff like that. That's really important, I think, for like a lot of people who are in the political sphere right now.
Me and
I think
Softy, me and Softy are dreaming of a white Christmas and a nice equal world. That's all.
I like an equal world under my
Yeah.
tree.
Oh yeah. Me
Thank
too.
you.
Me too.
Yeah, just put an equal world for everyone under my tree. That just sounds like communism, but like I promise it's not. It sounds like communism, doesn't it? Yeah, it really
Yeah, but
does.
like, just look at Yugoslavian communism, right? It worked. It was better than today in most countries. It wasn't the corrupt kind like from Italy, but it was like a really good one. Like people had jobs, almost everybody had a
Yeah,
job.
we're still not sure. We're still not sure about China. Still
No,
very undecided
fuck
about
China.
like
No, 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 no,
like
no, no, no. China, fuck China. No, seriously, fuck China. As in communist state. But I'm saying there could be potentially something good from the communism, right? Like Yugoslavia, dude. I'm telling you, 90% of the people from Yugoslavia had jobs. Isn't that like amazing? I mean, come on, dude, that's incredible. It was never achieved before, right? Also, you could do whatever you want. Every single citizen got 2 weeks of paid vacation. I mean, come on. You got food on the table even
true.
if you didn't work every day. But China is not the same. No, China is a lot different. The only good thing about China is that they don't allow too many kids anymore. That's good. That's the only good thing from China right now. So besides, they did have coronavirus. So let's not talk about China. Let's not dream about China, man.
Yeah, let's not dream about working in China,
No,
dude.
no, 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 no. Please,
It's
no,
like yeah,
no,
there's a lot of stuff that
no.
is just yeah,
Let's go away from China. Bye, China.
yeah. I'm just thinking about like what made you basically like set up dreams
Yeah.
rather than like what do you call it, like goals and stuff? Like why do
Oh, you mean the
people
second
dream
meaning?
dream like why would people want to like dream? Like what is the point of dreaming for something?
The point
Even though
of
you're
dreaming.
pretty sure like it's like the whole idea of like clinging to hope. Like why cling to like your dream?
Well, if
Even when
if
you're like,
if
planning your stuff
something
and you're
if
pretty sure
something
you're not
makes
gonna change.
if something makes you happy and you want to achieve it, that's why you dream, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like even when it makes no sense to keep holding it to the dream. Like for example, you're 40, you're kind of like tied down to an office job at this point, and the end of your career is just gonna be like you at a really big office desk, hopefully reaching retirement, probably seeing your last board meeting, and
Right?
just leaving the office like that, right? But why do they still cling to dreams like sailing or dreams like being able to climb the Himalayas even when you're at that age? Like I'm just like I'm wondering myself because like I will eventually reach that stage in life where like I have dreams I haven't quite achieved, but I still want to achieve them. So like
Basically, if you stop
what
dreaming,
is that?
you stop living. That's how it is. It doesn't have to be big dreams. It can be small dreams. But still, if you're like, I can give you an example. I had a friend, a female friend, uh, that I had a really big crush on for a long time, and I hate myself for that because I was an idiot, right? Because love, but let's not talk about love. Anyways, she is so stupid that I would literally have a lizard lick me instead of her. Just saying. But on a serious note, problem with her was I actually asked her once what her dreams in life are, and she is literally 29 years old, so she's not old at all, right? I asked her what her dreams are, like what does she want to achieve, her goals are, and she said, "Well, I have everything. I have a husband, I have a kid, and the husband gives me money and food, and that's all I need in life." She doesn't need anything. Like she's not dreaming about anything in life. Literally nothing. And then I started to think about myself, why am I literally looking at her like, that I like her if she has everything, she she literally looks dead to me basically, and she does. She does when you talk to her, she has no emotions. She's like a dead walking zombie, to be honest. So you need to have dreams, even if
Yeah,
they're small
yeah,
dreams, right? You don't have to dream when you're like 50. Oh, I want to be a millionaire. No, don't do that. But dream about, maybe you wanna go see a countryside. Maybe you haven't done that before. Maybe you wanna go to London because you haven't been there, for example, right?
yeah. Childhood dreams and like dreams that you have when you're like fully
Yeah,
mature and stuff like
yeah,
that are very different. They're very different dreams.
yeah.
Yeah, some people have just like really humble dreams, like starting their own like coffee shop and stuff like that.
Right.
But I think the main thing is that like just don't be lazy with your dreams. Like dream big, dream big. I think that's what a lot of people like advise. Just like dream, like shoot for the stars, cause shoot for the moon, shoot for the moon. That's what they say. I think it was a quote from like someone, right? Like Led Zeppelin or something,
Yeah,
or like
yeah, that is.
Z Ziegler or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just basically shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll land amongst the stars and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you still find yourself like somewhere pretty cool, even if you don't get exactly what you dream for. Just dream big.
Like
Don't be afraid to dream for like things you like.
for as long as I can remember, my dream was to start YouTube. Like seriously start YouTube, not just make some small videos. And it's gonna come true the next week, which I'm really excited for, right? But at the same time, I do understand it. Even if it doesn't pan out the way I thought I think it's gonna pan out, right? Even if it's like a total flop, I still know that I tried. First of all, I tried. I had fun, and if nothing else, I did learn a lot of things. I did learn how to make thumbnails. I did learn how to use Photoshop a little bit. I know how to edit and stuff. So it's not in vain, and I did pursue it. I did do it. So I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
I can literally tick it off my bucket list, right? Basically, what I'm saying, right?
yeah.
So it's not in vain. Yeah, I did shoot for the moon, but I'm gonna land among the stars. So
It's
why
great.
not?
It's great. Yeah, I've always like had this big fear of like living a mediocre life, I guess, and that's why I've always tried to push myself to like just go for more. If your life like gives you just a little bit, like just don't be afraid to fucking like reach out and like demand more from it. There has to be more to your own life, and like I don't mean like spend. Obviously, don't spend above like what you can do.
No, no, no.
Obviously, but like just try to be more like if you can get something through hard work, you just grind out the hard work.
Mm-hmm.
What says what you have to lose? Just grind out. If it needs hard work, just grind through it.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. That sort of idea. Like I just don't see the point in like letting something pass you by because you didn't put enough work in.
To be honest, this illness with my heart that I got last year was not a curse. It was a blessing, to be honest, right?
Uh-huh.
Because it got me thinking about many things that I didn't think before, because I was just taking like life for granted, right?
Yeah.
And considering that we're talking about dreams today, I would have to say you don't have to go big at all, right? But if you do have something that you want to do and you keep postponing it because either like people tell you this
Yeah,
is not
that's
worth it,
exactly what I mean.
stuff like
Yeah.
that,
Don't be afraid to,
don't
yeah, maybe
don't
go for it.
go for it.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Don't
maybe
keep telling
when you
yourself
start,
like you
you're
can't
gonna
have
realize it's not
like
the thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can't have the biggest like bowl dip at the like buffet basically.
yeah,
That's what I mean.
no,
Don't keep telling yourself you can't do that. Just
do
go
it,
for it, dude.
try it. If you don't try it, you don't
Life's
know.
for the taking, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's
You
the
always wanted
problem.
to try a new kind of food, like dude, just go try it. Like you're young, just like go for it. If you're young, I
Yeah,
mean. If
yeah,
you're old, like maybe consider your dietary requirements if you're old, but like
no, but if you have
other
a
than that,
dream,
like
go
dude, just
for it.
don't be afraid to go try it. Yeah.
Exactly. Like
If you have like a condition
I'll
and
give you
stuff,
an
like maybe
example.
consider that.
My dad wanted to have that plant house with cactuses, right? For a long time. He
Yeah.
did have a few at home, but he always wanted to have that big house with cactuses in it, so he could literally like make pictures and send them online, blah blah blah. And he was
Yeah.
dreaming about this for like 20, 30 years, right? And then one day we were discussing this, and my mom actually told him, "So I know that you want to have this, and now we have because we literally we have a big land, right? And there was like a room behind the house that we could actually build that for him, right? So my mom actually asked him if he wanted to have this because it was like 30 years. Come on, it's time, right? And
Yeah.
he was like, dude. When my mom told him that we could do this now that we have the money to build that, oh my God, those eyes, like from an old man's perspective, because my dad was like 60 at the time, right? I have never seen such crazy eyes from a 60-year-old man. Literally, he was like so happy that he could do this, that he could. And when it happened,
Oh,
when it actually happened,
that's really sweet.
dude, he
Yeah.
was in there all the time. He was making pictures. He was like, talking to them. It was
Of
incredible.
course.
And
Of
and
course.
I remember one day after like a few months after he got that, me and my mom were outside doing something, and he came to my mom, and he literally just looked at her and said, "Thank you for realizing my dreams, for making my dreams come true." So you do have to do it because sometimes it does think like how would I put this? You won't know if it's gonna make you the happiest person in life if you don't try, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't. It might be a fluke. You might be like,
Yeah, a lot of things you want to do in life, like
yeah, it
really
might,
enrich you once you like got going. Yeah.
or it might not, but try. Why not?
It may end up like being like you're really mediocre at it, and like you kind of like I don't know, like you should never regret trying it, but
No,
like
no, no, not regret, but
yeah, you might feel disappointed that like you found out that
sure,
you're just okay at it, but like it's never bad. It's never bad to just find out that you're average or something. Okay,
you may even abandon
being
it.
average in a lot of things, all right.
You may even abandon it, but at least you tried. You weren't
Yeah,
afraid to try to see for yourself.
yeah. There's a lot in life that you can get into.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd be into puzzles, but there we are.
Hey, it makes you
It's just
happy.
a lot
That's
of
all that
fear of
matters.
mine, but I never thought it'd be like this. So yeah,
Yeah, but it makes you happy, right?
I hope it
So
makes it for everyone. Yeah,
exactly. And if you didn't know, if you didn't try, you wouldn't know. So
chase your passion is basically what it is. I mean, I never thought I'd be able to stream either. I just always like my biggest dream of all was just to find people I connect with and like
hmm
share interests with, and finally have like a friend group that was all about just like gaming and sharing like new titles together. That's all I wanted, and like now I have it. It's cool.
I
So
remember a few years ago when I started, when I was talking first to my friends and my colleagues about starting streaming in YouTube. People were literally laughing at me, literally. Now, I almost have like 200 people here. I have a few people on YouTube as well. People watch me everywhere. Even my friends on YouTube, on Facebook, are like jealous now. And I'm like, see what happens? You pushed me over the edge, and now I'm here, and now I'm happy. So, right? People
Yeah,
are just afraid to
exactly. I mean,
try. People are just afraid to try the dream, you know, because they like,
yeah, and a lot of people are afraid of committing too much to it as well, which
yeah,
is the thing. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
Never be afraid. Just go
kids,
full in.
don't be
Well,
afraid to
well,
try the dream. This is important. Don't be afraid. Do it. If everybody else says you suck, prove them wrong.
yeah. When I think we all have to go like try more, it's just like take bigger like scoops, like deeper. Just try deeper scoops of like
Oh yeah,
new things, right? Like it's
definitely.
just like trying new ice cream. If you just try a little bit of flavor, like why are you gonna get out bits?
Lick it like you
It'll be
mean it.
fun, right? Grab your fucking scoop, go deep, right? Just go straight up, and then just like
Oh
make
man,
like 3 scoops, and just like give yourself like a nice treat.
I'm gonna
Just
get demonetized for
try
this.
it out. Of course, like you don't have to go like complete nuts like me and just spend like over $300 on
Completely nuts.
chocolate.
Completely. Like your life depended on it. Just go in all in.
Just go all in, but like I mean, you don't have to go broke. Just go all in, but
Just
don't
go
go
all
broke.
in. Yeah. Just have like $1,000 behind it, but go all in. You know, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
So
But
yeah, even with $1,000, I don't think you just immediately get like really good equipment for streaming. I think like if you weren't smart about it, you could easily waste $1,000.
I'm
And
sorry. Wake
I
up.
don't think $1,000
I'm
actually gives
sorry.
you like a full setup either. It gives you a pretty sweet PC, but I
Uh oh. Uh oh. We have problems. See, Wika, you cursed us. Now soft is gone. Damn you, man. Damn you. Now he's on the wrong side. Yeah. Now I have to rearrange us. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's back. Nice.
okay. This restart sometimes and it just like completely bugs out. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with it.
Yeah, it happens. No
Oh my
worries.
god. Oh, it looks really bad on stream. God. Okay, I'm gonna have
It
to
looks
try to
good,
fix
yeah.
this. Wow, dude, it just took one restart and just everything just got messed up now.
No, mine is fine, so.
Okay, okay. I don't know what went wrong, honestly. Discord just like it's just not okay.
There's many things not okay with Discord.
Super
So,
white now. Yeah, there's a lot of things wrong with Discord, but like this is just it's just ridiculous.
mm.
Oh my god. If you can see my stream right now, oh my god, dude. We're just like super white. Alright, cool.
And that's
Let's
why
go.
I'm recording.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is why I trust his computer more for recording. Alrighty. Better. Alright, we're back in. So, yeah,
We're
what were
back,
we
ladies
talking
and
about again?
gentlemen.
Where were we?
We were in a white smoke.
Oh yeah, right. Ice cream scoops. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about scooping ice cream now.
Softy likes to lick ice cream.
I like to lick a lot of things. You should have an asked. I like to lick a lot of different things.
Oh my god. So this is the
But
second
just be
part of
more careful about licking things nowadays because like I mean have you seen like
the
have you seen
only.
like people do the challenges about like licking like toilet seats in like
Oh
airplanes?
my
Oh my
god,
god.
dude.
Terrible. It's actually
Don't.
terrible.
Don't, please.
they gave it a name. They gave it a name. I don't know what it is, but I know they had a name for it. It was bad. It was
What,
really bad. I think it
stupidity?
was like no, it was called like Corona Challenge or something.
Baboons?
It was so bad. I think they called it the Corona Challenge. It was so bad.
Can
It
we
was like
call
the
it,
dumbest thing you could ever do.
can you call it kill them please challenge? Hmm?
Yeah. No, I think we call it
Jesus.
natural selection. Sorry,
Oh
it's
yeah,
not kill them
yes,
please. It's
natural
just natural
selection.
selection.
Yes, perfect.
That
Politically
would
correct.
be
Yes.
no. That is the like how do you call it? That's the most subtle way of saying like just kill yourself.
Yeah, that's politically correct. Natural
It's
selection.
very funny. Very funny.
Jesus, why would you? I mean, ah, you kidding me?
I mean, dude, just trust the process. You know, just you gotta trust the process.
I mean, I used to have like those colleagues, right? That were also always asking me questions like, would you like, for example, would you lick the toilet for $1 million? I might be like, no.
No, wait. I think the best answer to that is like, do you have $1 million?
Even if I sold $1 million, dude, I no,
Yeah, that's
because
the
I'd be
point. That's the
literally
point. Like, no,
ah.
you just have to say to them like, I wouldn't know until you showed me $1 million. So like, all you have to do is just to grab the money and
And
run,
that's why
right? That's
Softy
all you gotta
uses
do. I mean,
11%.
like,
That's why Softy uses 11% of brain. Yep, right there, right there, right
Something
there.
doesn't have like something has like a scheming like part. That's all I have is a scheming part. That's all I want. Dude, all I want is just like a life where I don't have to stress over every little like purchase I make. That's all.
My perfect life would be a life without licking toilet seats. That would be my
Fair,
perfect life.
fair, fair.
But
I
it's
think
not gonna happen.
my perfect idea of just like how do you call it? Like the thing I want at the end, like what I dream for is probably like just like a house where I could have like streamers together, like a streamer house, right?
Oh,
But
okay.
also we work on environmental issues together. That's always been my dream, which is being able to have a double life of just like streaming what goes on in the environment and still also having games and entertainment along with it.
Tell
It's like
us,
a really high stakes goal for like I don't know. I hope like one day I'll be able to do it.
tell us more, 007.
007. No, I think I'd be more of like a Q. I think I'd be more of a Q.
Ah,
Yeah.
no, but seriously, that's a nice dream. That's like a different dream that most people have.
Yeah, I love that. Just having a streamer house, but like you also like have a day job basically at
Uh
the
huh.
same house together, and you could all work together on like the same issue.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
like at the end of your days, you just chill out together on the streets.
So
That's
the,
a great
the
time.
question is, would you invite me into that house? That is
I'd
the question.
invite you for visits.
Ah, no jobs for me. God damn it. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Alright.
I know what you could be. I don't know what you could be. You could be like the housekeeper. You could be the housekeeper.
What? Are you
You could,
kidding
yeah,
me?
you could just sign off chores and like you could like actually make sure we do stuff. You could do that.
You can suck my.
I mean, you
Okay.
wouldn't be the one actually cleaning up after us. You just make us clean up like anything that we did, and
I,
like
I'd, I'd be
basically
I'd be the boss. Okay, yeah, sure.
you'd be like the house like manager ish.
The house
Like
manager.
I think it's a nicer way to put
So,
it.
sir, what do you do for a living? I'm a streamer house manager. I tell them
Yeah,
what to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, but like genuinely, I think like if I wanted to start a streamer house, I'd need someone to either I like be the manager or like I need someone to actually how do you call it like team manage us. Like you know how esports teams have like
Oh,
coaches and stuff actually
oh,
step in whenever
oh.
they have issues. So I think we need someone like that.
Ah,
I
okay.
feel like we
Yeah,
would,
I
but
mean, I could do that.
don't know for sure.
You're screwed already.
No, no, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm gonna employ you for that position, but like,
I'd be the guy if you were playing a game for like 10 hours straight and you got to like a high score of 999,998. I'd be like, nope, try again. Let's go. You cannot quit now. Another 10 hours. Give me 10 hours. Come on.
well, I thought you wanted to apply to be like the hype man. Like if you basically like you be the guy cheering us on in the back every stream.
No, I would push you. That's what I would do. But in return, if you guys would be like good streamers, like if you will listen to me, I would give you like rewards. I would literally make you like coffee. I would like give you like chocolate, stuff like that, to make you fat as well. But no,
He understand.
I would be a nice guy for sure. If you guys are nice to me, vice versa, right? If you
Yeah,
guys suck,
whenever people bring up streamer houses nowadays, like everyone wants to jump in on it, but like whenever you think about it for real and like you think about all the things that go into it, like like your dream kind of slowly starts to like, yeah, it gets like a bit less like appealing, I guess. When you think about like the thing with roommates and like it's compounded by like times 10 because we're
Mhm.
all like loud, like really entertaining personalities. And,
Yeah.
like I mean, we'd all understand if like you just had weird noises at night, right? We'd all understand that. It's like
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah.
no, not quite like that. But I mean,
Hey, every man for himself.
no, but like it'd be a very cool environment to be in. I've never actually had like a whole house or just like people who were like my age and stuff. I've never been around people who are my age for that long. Um, I've had like only 1 year of like just college dorms,
Mhm.
and that's the closest I've had. Like the other things, the other things I've like experienced were like a boarding school dorm, but that wasn't very fun because like basically lights were out at like 10 p.m. and like
Ooh.
none of the kids actually like knew how to have fun.
Mhm.
They were all like just families that were all about like studying and nothing else.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and they were just boring people in general. They just never like whenever I tried to explain to them what was fun for me, they just didn't get it. And like they just kept staying in their rooms to play FIFA or whatever. Like really stuck up kids. So yeah, I've never had people who are like chill, just chill people to just have a home with. Cool.
In dorms? No,
Yeah,
not gonna happen.
it's hard to find people who like have exactly the same kind of like understanding as streamers. Because
So
generally, like streamers, if you get this far up, like you have to be a good mediator. You have to be a
yeah,
good like moderator personality.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my dream is to, if you're talking about dreams still, my dream is to one day meet a nice woman, but it's very unlikely. Very unlikely.
Wait, you want to be like what, a celebrity?
No, no, a nice woman for me, for my
Oh, okay,
to mate,
okay.
to have little hidden
Yeah, you
puns,
want procreate. Yeah.
so we can hit and have fun.
Can't believe you would do that to your own name, but okay.
Yeah, but it's very
Okay, I
unlikely.
believe we went there. We went there.
Very unlikely. I've literally met a few women lately in the past 2 weeks. Let's say I met 10 women, right? Three of them were nice, seven of them were not nice. which means 3 of them that were nice were almost all married or given away. The 7 of them that were not nice were all single, and I was like, nope, I don't want you, because there was always something wrong with one of them, right? So I was like, nope.
Yeah, there's like a thing nowadays, like I think they have a study where like everyone everyone who's like worth dating is already they already like got someone. I
Yeah,
think they had a study
exactly,
like that. Anyone who's
exactly.
already good for like, you know, a healthy relationship and stuff, they've already been taken.
Yep.
It's like
So that's my dream.
yeah.
That's my only. Oh, the other dream is to get healthy, but I am working on that.
It's getting harder and harder to find people who, you know, quote unquote put out like for both male and female. Like a lot of people are very guarded, you know. They're very like they're just weird personalities, all of them.
A lot of them. A lot of
Yeah.
them.
All of them kind of just want temporary stuff, and then like once you ask them like what you want for like your the rest of your life, you hear them say like I want to settle down with someone who's like nice and caring and smart, right? But you know you're not living a life that leads to that. Clearly you're not. All you want is just like temporary sex, or like you just go to the club,
Yeah.
have a really fun night, and then the next day the person's left your house. It's like
Mm. Well, I am.
I've seen all my friends who like hook up with people like that and have a long term relationship. Like if they go for long term, it usually ends pretty badly because like the girls always just end up going to clubs and like they
Yeah.
kiss someone else, and
Yeah.
yeah, there's just stuff like that. It's just really weird. Like why would you think people who enjoy that kind of thing have like a personality that like likes to, you know, have a long term like every day it's you sort of thing.
That just tells you that these guys are not nice as well. So
It's not just that. It's like everyone's kind of forcing themselves to live a lifestyle that kind of isn't like in their nature, I guess, or at least they have to like readjust themselves to live a life that's like what they think they should live, like monogamous, you know, monogamy isn't exactly like what everyone is suited for. Some people just like having open relationships and they're healthier that way. I think
yeah,
that's okay.
but are they seriously? I don't think
Depends on
so.
how they do it. I mean, like you can still have like consensual relationships with like
No, no.
three different partners. It is possible.
Of course, it's
I've
possible.
seen like I've seen lots of people that actually testify that like they are in like are in a relationship where like there'll be two moms and one dad. That is like a thing. There's also like two dads and like one mom. There's also there's all kinds of parents nowadays. But they've successfully had kids and like they're very healthy. They're very healthy like families.
Mm,
It's possible, but like it's just unconventional. No one really like how do you call it? No one really advocates for it because like it's too easy to just say like oh the guy's just like you know like how it's like when you have like two gorgeous women next to you. It's like it always looks like you're like the playboy, right? So it's like I don't know. It's always hard to
and that's right.
get these
That
things.
right there is the problem. People give too
It's
much
just
credit
society, yeah, society.
to beauty. That's the problem in this society. Beauty is like they cherish beauty. Like, oh my god, this woman is so beautiful. I wanna have her. You do have to realize after 30 years she's gonna be ugly. So, because everybody's
You also
ugly.
see the
One,
correlation between like how do you call it? Like um people who like they value beauty because
yeah.
like it looks like so like we are programmed to basically look for mates who are the most healthy so
Mhm.
that our offspring
Mhm.
also have like desirable traits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why we're built. to enjoy like attractive people only. But
I don't know.
if you keep going that way, like you're never gonna find anyone that like actually
Yeah,
clicks with you.
exactly.
If you're only looking for a 10, like you're not gonna
I mean, I
you're not
mean,
gonna find much.
let let's
You're not gonna find much
let's
people
be
like
honest. Softy, a 10 can also be a nice person. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
it's
that
less
10
likely
can be
gonna
nice.
happen. It's less
Like
likely gonna happen. You know.
yeah, if you're not a 10 yourself, like it's very hard to see yourself like how do you call it transforming into like the person that the 10 wants to be with.
I know. I know. I know.
There are always surprising people among people who like they
Hey
look
Joker.
gorgeous, but
Hey
like they can
honey.
never find anyone, and they end up just liking people who are nervous wrecks themselves. There are people like that. There are all kinds of people, believe it or not.
I know. I know.
Tons of different kinds of partners.
I know. But there's, like you said, Softy. There's a lot of nice people that are already taken. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to like where you like be going, I guess, like
Mm-hmm.
where you can hang around. You'll find more people if you hang out in like a bigger
Thank you,
space,
Joker.
I
Thank
guess.
you.
I think the
Appreciate it.
key is just to meet more people in like bigger spaces. That's all.
So Joker just asked us well, how we're doing. We're doing good, great,
I'm doing all right. I'm just a
all
bit.
right.
I'm just a bit like how do you call it? I'm a bit worried about my school stuff, but like that's not important.
Oh yeah, what's
Like
what's what's up with your school stuff? I read something on Discord. What's up with that? It's just
right.
homework.
So there's like so it's like a pre-lab report. So
Okay.
like you know how like when you have to go to a lab, you have to like read the health and safety stuff and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
They slowly move it so that like you have to answer questions. They
Mm-hmm.
slowly made it so that you're more and more used to this, but like
Right.
it's made it so that you have to answer questions about the experiment itself. So you know what the actual like processes are in the experiment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Makes
Mm-hmm.
it easier for them later on when they have to like make you write the lab report for it.
Yeah.
So once you have to go for the labs, they'll have you hand in like this report
Mm-hmm.
beforehand, and
Mm-hmm.
then like also make you look for like sheets, safety sheets of
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
materials that you have to use.
Yeah.
So that's like the homework I've been assigned, and like we haven't even had lectures yet, and they're already making us do this. Like they're
Oh.
making us hand it in tomorrow.
Okay.
It's like I haven't even done a lecture, dude. I haven't even like sat down with a teacher to talk about like what I'm gonna do with my like going overseas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Which
it's kind of like a mess right now. It's kind of like a mess right now.
which reminds me, what's up with school now? Are you going back now or what's up?
I have to fly back, but like my parents wanted me to fly back in January
Oh,
to be
okay.
safer, right?
Okay.
And I thought about it, but like there's two things. So like my storage for all my stuff, right, in college, they're gonna charge me for it because like I've
Uh-huh.
already gone past a couple of weeks, right?
Right.
If I go into January, it's gonna be like September, October. So it's wait, right now it's September,
September, yeah.
October, November, December.
3 months, yeah.
To be 3 months
Okay.
extra of like payment, right? And then like I also thought about the labs. Like I'm gonna have 3 months of lab work to catch up on when I go back because I can't possibly do lab work over here.
Yeah.
They need me actually attending the physical labs.
Damn.
So
So
like
you,
I wish the school didn't organize labs the way they have, but we're basically being forced to go back. Otherwise, like
but what did
you
you
can't do your lab missions.
what did you decide? You're going back now or January?
Going back in October,
October.
so like we met it halfway. So like October 23rd, like really late in October, I'm going back. I will have to catch up on like I think 3 weeks of lab
3
work, but
weeks.
like
Still
it's
better
better
than
than
3
like
months.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's really annoying, but that's what I'm dealing with right now. That's why I'm like tired most days. It's just like having to like try to like scrape together what I can with like
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
limited resources. I have to scrape together like all this like reports and stuff with like whatever I got.
Yeah. Well,
But at least like in
I
the
wish
first
you I
first
wish you all the
one,
best.
it's okay.
You know.
Yeah, I hope we'll just go through this and be safe. Like I hope I don't have to be like put through quarantine when I go there. I don't have to
I
be
don't
put
know. I
through
don't know
quarantine at like another week of lab work.
I don't know how it's like in England, but we have like a very interesting law now here in Slovenia, right? If you come from abroad, right, and you want to enter Slovenia, if you have no signs and no temperature, you're allowed to do whatever you want.
Really,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's pretty bad. I hate it.
Yeah.
But hey,
For us, you can get through immigration pretty fast if you're a citizen here, but otherwise
yeah,
you'll be like they'll prod you, they test you and stuff like that. For us, like the only thing that gets faster is the form filling.
mm-hmm.
The we still get tested. We still get tested at the airport, right?
Yeah,
And
same here.
after all the testing, we get put through to the actual like immigration services, right?
That's what we had. Yeah.
And those guys take you over to like a quarantine
Mm-hmm.
area. You can it's usually in a hospital. No, not hospital. Sorry, a hotel.
Yeah,
It's usually a
yeah.
hotel, and you get quarantined there for about 3 4 days. But during those 3 or 4 days, you get like tested again. So yeah,
So we
you
don't have
basically
that
get two
anymore.
tests as you
We don't
come
have
into
that
the country.
anymore.
Yeah.
We trust
Oh
everybody.
shit, really? You guys.
That's
I
why
mean,
we
like,
usually
I
have
don't.
that's why we lately have 150 new cases every day.
Oh,
Bless you, man.
disgusting.
Right?
Thank you.
We used to
Yeah,
have 30 to 40 back in the days, but now we have 150 because of that. And it's all fine. It's okay. It's great. You know, it's awesome. God damn it. Stupid people everywhere, man. Wow.
I guess it's like the idea is Slovenia doesn't get that many people anyway, so like it doesn't matter as much. I don't know.
Yeah, but still.
Maybe it's just like they don't have the maybe it's like they don't have people who actually plan this out. I guess maybe they don't have the manpower for it. Who knows? Who knows?
Let's not talk about people in general, shall we?
It's really stupid.
No. I'm having a nice day, so please don't make it a bad day. No offense, Joker. You're nice. You're nice. You're good. You're an exception. You're nice. And Wika as well. You guys are nice. You know, you don't make bad decisions for countries, so you guys are nice. But yeah, we were discussing dreams today because we did have some other plans, but they fell through because people, right? So me and Softy were discussing some dreams. You know, what kind of dreams we had, what we dream of for the future, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we talked about pretty much everything. I don't have anything
If
else
your
to add.
blue eye dreams are like a thing, like it's basically just your mind reshuffling like all the things that you had during your day,
Yeah,
sorting out what goes into like long term and like short term memory.
memory. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's what welcome to stream. Yeah,
So,
talking about dreams.
got anything else to add, Softy? Because I don't have anything else.
I mean, like, okay, so there's also this thing with like REM sleep and like
Oh,
why you shouldn't like basically mess with someone who's like still sleeping and dreaming.
why not?
Like you can,
Book.
so if you keep if you keep waking someone up into like in the middle of their dreams and stuff like that, you can actually lose data from the day. Like you can lose like information
Mm-hmm.
from the day,
Mm-hmm.
which is also why like you don't have students like forcing themselves to like stay up and study. Like you
Yeah.
shouldn't have people doing that. I mean, but like people still do that.
How
So if you
about?
make your sleeping short, benefit like basically it's cut short, where like your brain was supposed to like keep storing stuff, right? It is like kind of like taking out a pen drive in the middle of a file transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just basically you lose like the information you were supposed to put into the long term.
How about
It just get
awaking a dream walker if he's like in danger? Hmm?
if you're a dream walker,
For example, if you're a dream walker and you need to wake somebody up if they're in danger, they're gonna fall or something. Do you do it or not?
that's a completely different thing. But I mean,
No,
like,
they are dreaming.
of course you do. Of course you do. Just I mean, like, if you could actually just like reach into someone's dream, like, wake
What
the
if?
fuck up if you see them
Wait,
about
wait,
to
wait, wait,
die.
wait,
But
wait,
yeah,
wait. We need to analyze this. So, what if this dream walker, which can be a he or a she, doesn't matter, and he or she can be white, black, all the colors in the world. I don't care. What if this
technically,
person?
if you're in a dream, I don't think you would dream yourself like as a specific gender or like color. I mean, like, yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
most of us,
there was a
I
discussion
think we
about
all
this.
kind of just see it as like a first person camera. I think that's what
You never know.
yeah, I mean, like,
You never know. But what if
okay,
this person that is in danger as a dream walker, you want to wake up, but you know that he's a very very bad person. What do you do? Huh?
probably sabotage your dream. Not gonna lie, I mean, like, just sabotage it in such
Sabotage
a
the
way that
dream.
they get caught in an eternal loop of the same dream. I mean, like, that'd be the biggest nightmare. Just to realize that you'll never get out of your own head. I think they've actually done like superhero movies about that actually.
Yeah.
Where the mind, yeah, the mind stealers basically just like really locking your own head for like years and years and years.
So
Cool.
the reason I ask you this, Softy, because this actually happened once. I don't know where exactly, I forgot, but it happened once, right?
In the world,
Yes, in the real world.
someone actually did that.
There was a really bad person, like, I don't know, let's say your mother-in-law comes to visit you and she's like a really bad person, right? And you hate her. Let's just say, right? But she was like dream walking and just she almost fell through a window, so you woke her up, right?
Yeah, man, what's up? We're talking about dreams.
But because you know that she's a really bad person, when she woke up, you started hitting her.
Wait, are you talking about dream walking or do you mean like sleepwalking?
Dream walking, yeah.
Dream walking.
Yeah, it's not sleepwalking.
Do
Wait.
you mean like going into someone's dreams?
No, 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 no. It's
You mean
it's it's similar to sleepwalking, but dream walking is when you're actually walking while also dreaming. It's different.
wait, you're just talking about sleepwalking, but okay.
It is
You are
sleepwalking, but
describing
you are
sleepwalking.
but you're dreaming at the same time, right? You're not just walking while sleeping. It's different. But okay, let's say it's sleepwalking. It's just sleepwalking for all, right? So she was gonna fall through a window, right? And so what you did, Softy, you actually woke her up, right? And then when she was awake, you started hitting her on the head, just for fun, right? And then that guy that actually did that persuaded the person that woke up from the dream walking that this is all a dream. And guess what? This guy that this actually happened to him woke up the next morning and actually told the story as if he was dreaming about it. He actually didn't know that this actually happened.
Oh
This was
shit,
crazy, man.
right.
Yes. And he was like, I was dreaming about this guy. He helped me not fall through the window, and then he just started clapping me. It's like when we dream. It's the same. He literally didn't know because he was so persuasive.
Yeah, if you're
So
tired enough, like you can tell someone and they will just believe it the next day. Like
no,
it
but
makes
he
sense.
was so
Yeah.
persuasive. Like you said, when you work with the brains and physiology of the brains, he actually persuaded his brain to believe that this is a dream, which is incredible, right? And this was a true story. I was like, wow. So yeah. And we are done.
That's the end of the recording, is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I don't know anything else to add because we did touch on most of the things.
I mean, I guess you could like
Oh,
also talk about like
about what?
um like should we talk about like the whole idea of like just everything being like a simulation? I guess like there's a lot of people
Assimilation.
who have theories about this, and like
The
that
hell?
we're all like one just like one big simulation, and it's kind of like
Didn't we establish
who
this
dreams
already?
dream, I guess.
We did, right?
Yeah, a lot of people speculate like because I mean like Matrix isn't like the origin isn't originally what like came out came out of like
All right.
the whole idea, right?
Let
The
me
Matrix isn't like
let me just stop
original,
you, Softy. Let me just
basically.
stop you for a second.
Yeah.
I have a viewer here who is asking a serious question. Are we guys gay?
Are
Um,
we both gay?
First of all,
Are you seriously asking that?
wait. Let me handle this. First of all, why do you think we are gay? That is the most important question. Why do you think? Because the conversation. Because we are talking about dreams, we are gay. Okay. Yes, that's a very good point, my sir, my good sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
the
know what to
strong
say.
indicator of like someone who's like gay is just
No women
the
are
fact
on
that they
here. No
talk about
women.
anything that
Okay.
isn't sports
Okay.
or
So,
FIFA, right?
like I
Yeah.
was discussing earlier, so this he says there are no women here, so we are gay because there are no women here. That's
That's
exactly
only
why I
exactly.
think the humanity
Yeah,
is doomed.
the only
See, this is the perfect example. And I didn't pay him to say that.
only straight podcasts have women on them. Wow, wow, dude, we solved all the mysteries, dude. All the
I
male
love it.
podcast people who have never had a female guest on, they're gay. They're all gay. Wow,
Yes,
dude, you solved like all the works prices. I swear.
I mean,
Holy shit,
to be
such a huge
honest,
revelation.
if okay, soft it. So if somebody gave you $1 million, would you be gay? Would you? Hmm?
What do you
We're
mean by
back at the
gay?
one
What do you mean
million
by gay
question.
though?
Yes.
There are
Hello.
different like like gay is like umbrella word. Like there are
Why?
what do you mean? Because
Why
I'm
is that a
already
bad
part of the
question?
LGBT community, dude. I'm already part of the LGBT community. That's an easy
Okay.
million.
Yes,
That's not
but
an easy million. I just already take it. I just take it. Dude,
okay.
there's
So
no need.
considering
There's no effort. I could just already be gay. Yeah.
what about the different aspects of being gay? Because gay can mean like you can kiss somebody, you can have passionate love with somebody, or I don't
No,
know.
that's not quite right.
I
The
for a
whole
million
idea of being gay
bucks.
is just like you're attracted to someone who's like of the same gender.
Ah,
That's all it is. That's all it is.
I mean, for $1 billion, I would kiss a guy on the lips, maybe
Yeah,
even
that's not
French
being
kiss.
gay though. That's not being gay. Let's be
Yeah, but
real.
if you
Like that's
want
just
being
kissing a
gay
guy on the
as in,
lips.
yeah, then no,
Being gay is
no,
like actually wanting to have a long lasting relationship with them. You can
no,
see like
no
you can
way,
see yourself like actually being in bed with them.
no,
That's literally what being gay is.
then
But
no,
like
then no,
yeah,
no, okay, no,
no,
no way. For
like yeah.
no amount of money, no, there's no way.
Yeah, for me, it's just like just pay me the money. I'm already
To be
okay,
honest,
dude. Like
Byron,
I'm not.
I already did kiss a guy once on accident. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
So
dude. I've never been attracted to guys, but like
yeah, I know, but you know,
just me. That's just me. Yeah,
just kissing somebody on the lips is not the end of the world. Basically, that's all I'm saying. But
yeah,
being gay
exactly.
with somebody,
I've kissed a
that's
guy
different.
before as a like poker dare, basically, because I ended up being one of the people
Thanks,
who
man.
like lost.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
I've kissed a guy because of the poker dare, but like I didn't like it. Like we
Byron,
were both
thank you.
friends, and like he was already dating like a girl, so like
Yeah,
it
for
wasn't
sure.
like I was attracted to them. It's just that it was really terrible actually. Like he had stubble and it just yeah. You don't realize how bad it is to actually kiss a guy, and you don't realize that like girls put up a lot kissing guys.
You know,
Actually,
it's to be honest. Okay, so the problem is, I do have like a few male friends. If I had to kiss them, I would, because I do know that they're nice people, right? Uh, I know, Byron. I know, and I can't do anything about this because I can't use headphones because of my heart. I'm sorry for the echo. I'm really sorry about that. Um, I will one day buy some better microphone, but I can't use headphones because they're like magnetic, and I can't use it because of my heart, right? So I do apologize. I'm sorry. But as the Asian question goes, I mean not the Asian question, the gay question goes.
good question.
Oh, he just said that the
Wow,
Asian guy has
wow,
problems. No, sorry, no.
it's
The
okay.
gay question. I do have friends who are males, right? And I do trust them, so I will literally kiss them, even if I had to like go with the tongue. Sure, why not? But that's it. If there was like a
Right.
question of
Yeah,
life and
no
death,
doesn't really mean anything, right?
if there was like
Yeah.
question life and death, I need to fuck them. I don't think I could. I would probably rather die because it's just too hard. It's too hard. I'm sorry. It's it's too
Yeah, no
hard.
one should have to force us to be gay. No one
No,
has to force us to
no,
be
Byron,
heterosexual as
no,
well.
hell
It's
no,
the same both ways. You don't have to force yourself to like someone that you don't like. That's how
no.
the world works.
I
You don't have to
can't.
force yourself to be in bed with someone you don't want to bed. It's just how it works.
Yeah, it's
It's so
just
stupid. It's honestly so stupid. It's like the whole idea that you can turn gay is just like you can realize that all along you were gay, but like you can't turn gay. Like
of course
there's
not.
nothing like that.
Of course not. But even if
Yeah.
even if even if somebody told you like this is life and death situation and you need to suck them off. The problem I have with this is I couldn't.
I never
If I
do
did
that.
that,
I mean,
I could probably do this. Maybe I could. I'm pretty sure I could make
okay,
it
but
myself.
if it would save their life, I'd do it. But if it was like to save my own life, I'd rather just off me.
No, you know what the
Even if
problem
I'm
is.
attracted to them, I wouldn't just like, yeah.
You know what the problem is. I'm pretty sure all of us could do it for the friend or for ourselves. But I couldn't live with myself after that. I couldn't.
I just can't
I can't
think there's like
imagine.
an actual context for this. There's just no way. There's just no way you could save someone's life with someone
Do we
else.
have
It's just like
girlfriends? No, we currently do not have girlfriends because there is coronavirus and we can't go out mating.
that's not my excuse. My excuse is that like I just suck at like actually dating people. But yeah, that's my excuse. Well, it's not really an excuse, is it? It's just a reason.
I honestly, because of my condition right now, because of my
I mean,
health issues, I can't. I can't
I can treat people really well.
meet.
It's just that like I don't really know how to put myself in the situation where we date them. Yeah,
You know,
that's my thing for that. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, we're not gay. Sorry. We are from a very
I'm not
different
homosexual, but I
countries.
am pansexual. So there you go. That's it. That's the answer to
He's
that.
he's softy sexual, by the way.
I am
It's a new
no,
word.
I'm queer. I'm queer, but like you don't have to. That's not important. That's completely just irrelevant
He
to the
is
discussion.
queer and he
Yeah,
has no fear. So
queer and no fear. True. True. 100% true.
and he has a nice rear. Sorry. What? That's a
I'm just
compliment.
imagining the John Cena meme now. I'm just
Oh,
imagining the John Cena meme now. Where like they have like the face just like just tear through the walls. Are you sure about that? But yeah.
honestly, I do like Softy because if I didn't like him, I wouldn't be doing this with him. But sexually, I think he's not my type of girl. Sorry, it's not my type
Wait,
of girl.
what?
No, I can't do
No,
that.
no, I don't identify. I know, I don't identify as a girl. Come on. Hey,
No,
bitch, what's up?
but
It's a
yeah, I
good
do like
street,
him.
man.
He's a nice
Hey,
person.
what's up? Ah, man. How are you?
He is a really nice person. Okay, he has bad days as well, but don't tell him. Sorry. I'm back.
You may not have bad taste. What do you mean have bad taste?
Alright,
You talk about
Byron.
my music taste, I will take offense to that. If you
No,
mean
no, no,
like
no, no,
my
no, no.
shirt,
Not
sure.
not music taste. You don't have bad taste like a normal human being. Like you and me, you know, everybody. We have bad days. So.
We all have bad taste
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
things,
of
yeah.
course, yeah. But yeah,
Do you mean not bad taste in like friends?
no, bad
What kind of
days.
bad taste are you talking about?
Bad days, not taste. Days.
Oh, bad days, bad
Yes.
days. Yeah, yeah. We all have bad
Of
days.
course, of course.
Yeah, like who doesn't have bad moods, dude? But
I don't know. You tell me.
if you're smiling all the time and like you just have nothing, no care in the world, you're a psychopath. You're just a psychopath. Let's be real. The only real happy people are just jokers.
Ooh, you didn't say that. I have Joker right here on my stream. Don't say that, please. No.
Joker is after he's named after a different Joker. He's named after
Ah,
like
okay, okay.
the
So it's all fine
winning
to
Joker.
tell him
He's named after a
that
different
he's
one.
joking around. Okay. Let's see how this community works on caffeine. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Okay,
So
yeah. One of my viewers brought up something very important. So like if you're happy every day and smiling every day,
clap your hands.
you're newly in a relationship or you are a joker. Like I forgot to include that. You're either newly in a
Ah,
relationship
okay, okay,
and you have like just like had like the best like first 3 months of like your life, right?
right.
Yeah, I've been through that phase. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
absolutely nothing gets you down. Absolutely nothing gets you down. It's really fun. It's really good,
Except if the
especially for
person,
productivity.
except if the person tells you something bad, then
Yeah, except the only thing that brings you down from that is like if the person starts being mean to you
yeah, exactly.
and you start having a
Then you're
disagreement.
screwed.
Oh yeah, hello. What's on the screen?
But yeah, all right. So we've covered dreams, being gay, being not gay. You know, so we've got like a very diverse
Yeah, we got a
podcast.
really long podcast, but for anyone just coming in, we were talking about dreams before, like dreams, but also like dreams that you have about like in the future. I dream about like being able to become president, for example, that
So
sort of thing. That's
yeah,
my dream.
so we can continue this discussion after I stop recording because it's been 2 hours, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
we can have a conversation, but before we go, does anybody have a question for us? Now is the
yeah.
time,
We're just open to just like
and
having everyone ask questions now.
if
If
not,
you guys have anything you
I'll
want to
ask the
bring up,
first question. I'll ask the first question just to break the ice. So,
yeah.
does anybody of you guys that's actually watching us right now dream about Softie? It's a very serious question, by the way. It's a very
That's
serious
weird.
question. Yeah.
That's just weird.
It's not
Breach
weird.
says yes.
See? See?
Breach from my team says yes.
Perfect.
All the
Perfect.
time.
Nice. I like it.
Okay, what did you dream? What did you dream? What did you dream? Like what
Oh
oh
boy.
my god, he wakes up to my voice every day. Wow.
That's nice. I like it. See? Why is that a weird question? Jesus Christ, man. That's lovely. You should be happy. That is perfect. People dream about you.
Sorry, I'm replying to someone. So, right. There is
See?
also another question, but I don't know if we should address it necessarily. It's just like how do I not have like a girlfriend already? It's like what one of them asked. So
Because too many people dream about you. Come on, man.
because like they haven't fought to the death for me. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, they haven't yet staged the Hunger Games
Yeah,
in which
they're
I
waiting
can
for the
fight
right
myself.
moment. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's mostly the. No, no, but genuinely, like I think it's just because like I haven't met someone in real life that like actually how do you call it? It's hard to meet someone with like the exact same like understanding and wavelength as you. Okay. And a lot of the time when you meet people like that, they might end up just being friend material, not
True,
like
true,
life partner material.
true.
And also, like they might just be really scuffed up inside, and it takes you about a week to fucking realize it for yourself.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else got a question? Anybody? No. Don't be shy. We don't.
Anyone else? Yeah, don't be shy. Don't be shy, dude.
We
Like you
don't.
can ask anything. Honestly, we're really open. Like you can just ask us anything.
Very open. Look how open I am. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, no, get TOS. I want to get TOS.
No,
Like, to be fair, like it's worse if I do it. Like
no. We are not talking about stripping today, but one day there could be a
next podcast. Okay, it seems like we're just gonna be like we're gonna be moving platforms, chat. Yeah, the next platform is probably gonna be 17 plus.
grinder.
Full disclosure. I mean, we're still going ahead with the day joke, aren't we? No, 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 no.
No, no, no,
I was
no, no,
thinking
no,
more, I was thinking more along the lines of like, never mind, never mind. I can't say it. I can't actually say it.
We will
No,
make
it's
we
not. It's
will
not.
make
Quite,
we
it's
will
not
make a
okay.
secret podcast one day on Discord and invite you guys. Okay, bling bling.
Plain.
And then we will discuss, what is underneath this.
Yeah, it turns out what's underneath that is just muscle. Nothing else. You're just muscle.
Okay. But yeah, so yeah, this was
Okay,
this was a
okay.
podcast
Okay,
about
so
dreams. Um, um, this is Softy. I'm hit&Fun. We love you guys. Stick around. We're gonna discuss more stuff.
stick around if you guys wanna like keep talking, but
Yes,
like we're gonna end the actual YouTube recording
the
stuff.
recording. Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.